How's it going, everybody? This is Random Black Guy, and today on Tech Tailored, we're going to be doing something special. Now, one of the biggest times to buy electronics ever is coming up next week, and that is Black Friday or Great Thursday, depending how you look at when you actually buy products. Next week, there are going to be a lot of things that go on sale, and there are going to be a lot of Black Friday ads to try and filter through. Trying to find out what stores to go to. Is it better just to go online? All other kind of stuff. So what I want to do, I want to try and go over some of the products and mostly some of the papers. I want to go over through some of the Black Friday ads that already come out. Try to go through as much as possible before Black Friday starts and be able to kind of give you what I feel about some of the products that they're selling, some of their prices and everything, and see if they're worth your time and effort to try and collect them. Today, and it should be in the video title, but today I'm going to be going over Walmart's Black Friday ad. They've already dropped last week. I haven't had a chance to actually look through it myself, but normally Walmart is one of those places that is good to go Black Friday for, because you can actually get a lot of stuff there, whether you're trying to get electronics, or you're trying to get household goods, or all other kind of stuff that you might need. For us, when it really helped us out when we were already knowing that we're going to move into our new place, we got a lot of our new stuff there Black Friday, stored it, and we started off with new stuff when we moved into our own place. And so there are a lot of reasons that you can go out for Black Friday for and be able to get what you actually need, especially what you want. But in this case, we're just going to go over some of the stuff that's even good. We're going to start with Black Friday front page and work all the way through of all the technology stuff or anything that seems cool. So the first thing I see, of course, they're gonna have a sale for the iPhone 6 on Straight Talk Wireless. You get it, I'm not sure if that's really correct, but it said you get it for $129 each. That's actually not that bad of a price for an iPhone, especially on Straight Talk. That means you're gonna get something that either gonna work on the Verizon network or the AT&T network, depending on which one. You always gotta look at the box, see if it's like the red United States or the blue United States, to see which carrier kind of bounces off from. But if they have it for both, that's cool. Straight Talk is actually not that bad. I know a lot of people have it. Let's see what else. You got those little hoverboards. I see for one special for $148. You know, I've seen these kind of expensive, kind of cheap. I know like some of these you gotta kind of watch out for when you buy. You gotta kind of research a little bit. And if I look at it a little bit closely, I don't think it actually kind of brings out any information. I'm not the best person to really talk about when it comes to hoverboards. There's just so many different ones, and it's hard to really tell which one is really better for you. So a lot of this, I don't feel that it might be such a good buy to get on Black Friday, unless you saw one and it was significant price deeper. But honestly, I'd probably just look at other stuff. Now, normally one of the biggest things, of course, is big televisions. And this one's not really big television, but it's probably gonna be the ones that are gonna sell it pretty fast, is the Element 39-inch. Now, normally the Elephants aren't the best TVs. They're really budget TVs. They're TVs that, if you're trying to put some TVs in a guest room or to your kids' room or something to kind of get them so they have a TV of their own, these are the perfect buys. And this one, they got a 39-inch for $125, and it looks like it has smart apps. So you get Vudu, Netflix, and YouTube on it. More likely, hopefully will have more than that, but I know sometimes the budget TVs don't have all the apps. So some will have Netflix, some will have Hulu. So it really just depends on when it comes to the smart options. Does it have the smart options that you actually care about? And do you really even need it? Honestly, like with a lot of other boxes and stuff, you can save yourself some money and get a TV that works a little bit better, while like just buy Roku or something. But for $125, it's actually not such a bad deal. It's something to consider for, but they are gonna go out fast. I know how Black Friday at Walmart works. These tend to go out fast and stuff. So my own personal opinion is I probably wouldn't jump the gun too much unless you actually need that extra TV. This is not a living room TV. Now, of course, you're gonna have here the Nintendo Switch. You're gonna have some in stock with the neon blue and red controllers. That's okay. This one I like the most. It's gonna be the Google Home Mini. Now, they're gonna have it for $29 with a $25 shopping offer. Not sure what that kind of goes up to. Let's see. Purchase any Google Home product and get up to $25 off a Walmart order through Google Express. So I guess that's cool. You probably won't use the $25 all too much. But the biggest thing is that $20 difference. This is $30. Now I have the original Google Home. I use it all the time. I use it for shopping, asking random dumb questions, all other kind of stuff. And this one's already significantly cheaper than that one, and it's gonna be another $20. So this is actually something, I think this is something I'll pick up, because I would like to have one for my bedroom and still be able to connect with all my Google stuff. My TV's Android based, you know, like my camera that I'm using is Android based. So there's a lot of things that you can do with it. And now you can do broadcasting with the Google Home. So that's something cool too. So $30, I think this is something good that you will like in your house, and it works really good. And I see $5 DVDs. There's also $7 for Blu-ray, and it looked like they have Cars 3. So maybe, yeah, Blu-rays are always good. I normally don't really buy too many stuff. Then you got the map. Okay, so the next, looks like the next few papers I'm looking at is big TVs and TV accessories. So, I mean, y'all know what it is. When it comes to Samsung TVs, like they're normally ones a little bit better quality when they put a little bit more effort in some of their TVs. But you still gotta look at their specs and everything. Just like the other TV, I didn't really say too much, but normally like an Element budget TV will probably have like a 5001 contrast ratio, something really low. Samsung, Vizio, Sony will probably have higher ones. If you can find a good Vizio, those are probably gonna be the best ones. I see one here for $43 for 198. I feel like that's not too bad of a deal, but I don't feel like that's something you couldn't get outside of Black Friday. So I'm not sure about that. Samsung TV, that also, you know, special buy 158. It's probably gonna be a special looking one. It's probably gonna be something that Walmart doesn't sell normally off the shelf. So just kind of be careful about that one. You know, that might, if you're looking for a TV that small, really check how much the prices are right now and then look at it, because I feel like 158 isn't that much of a, you know, a steal. Now the Samsung 40-inch 4K for $328 if you're really trying to get into 4K, but you want a more reliable brand. You know, this one, I don't feel like it actually kind of gives me any more information on the television. So you can go a little bit more into it. This app does have the model number, so it's something they can pretty use really well. It is LED, so that's some kind of important. You don't want any LCD and stuff. It's also a smart TV. More likely it's going to be a 60 hertz though, and that's not going to be a problem. Anything under a 46 inch, if you don't get the 60 or the 120, it's not too bad. A lot of times you won't really tell the difference the smaller the TV gets. There's when you have a big television where you want to pay a little bit more attention to that. Doesn't seem that bad again, but 40-inch to me, that's not a living room television. That's like maybe like the parent bedroom television, something that they can use, you know, to help out. Now you kind of scoot over a little bit, and now you got a 4K 58-inch Samsung for $598. I think this is probably going to be the better buys, especially if you're trying to get a bigger television. Under $600, it's not too bad. I'm still afraid that might be 60 hertz, and in this case, or 60 refresh rate. And in this case, it might be a little bit more of a problem. Not something to kind of shoot at it. You know, it has nice 4K and everything. It doesn't look like it's gonna have HDR, so I mean that's a bummer. That, you know, they could try and add hopefully something else. Hopefully it has like one extra thing besides it being a Samsung 4K. But that one's kind of looking certain. Now the one that I like, this one is the 65-inch 4K. A lot of the 65 inches for Samsung, you really can't get under $1,000. Like I have a 65 right now, Sony, and I still had to pay about $1,100 for it, and that was like with a severe discount and everything. So this one seems like it's a pretty good buy. It's a smart television. Of course, it's gonna have the built-in apps. This one probably gonna have a lot more built-in stuff rather than just apps. It's probably gonna have a lot more to go with it. Hopefully the apps work really well. I see HBO Go, YouTube, Netflix, Vudu. Hopefully it has Hulu. Honestly, these TVs need to have Hulu. Now, according to this, it's a $300 difference. Is that good? Is that not good? You know what? It's something. The 65 is a 4K. I wish I had more information on this television, but that seems something that might be interesting. That is a living room television. That's something you can get out of. Now, they got a lot of sound systems and stuff, so Vizio, RCA. I know when it comes to RCA, no matter how cheap it is, it's just really hard to get behind it for a sound, you know, just for the sound thing. So I probably won't think about that. The Vizio 5.1 doesn't sound too bad, and for $139, doesn't seem like such a big deal. However, I don't feel that it is cheap enough. Now let's see, Blu-rays. They're always gonna have cheap Blu-rays. Let's see, this LG 4K Blu-ray. That's good if you're gonna be doing 4K Blu-ray movies. You do need a 4K Blu-ray hard drive. This one plays, yeah, 3D and DVDs, cool. And HDR10 compatibility, that's good. So that means that it should be able to do HDR really well. Special buy $100. I would probably check that to see if you can't find it cheaper, but that seems to check out. Blackwood HDMI $6. Go find that anywhere. TV mount $20. Tilt, so it's not really all that surprising. The Atlantic full mount gas spring, that is something you might want to look at. That looks cool. That looks like a full mount. It's something that you get for a lot of the TV that they have on sale. This is probably something you would like to buy with it. If you do plan on mounting your television, this is probably gonna be pretty cool. Now, again, about the smart option, you got the Roku's on the bottom, the 48-inch for the stick, it looks like, for the stick, 4K stick plus. Oh, that's nice. I haven't really seen that. 4K UHD and HDR, $69 value. That's actually pretty good. One thing that you really need to know when it comes to the sticks though, sticks tend to run hot because they have a hard time processing a lot of the stuff and there's not really any ventilation. That's one of the things that you're going to notice. If you plan on overusing something like this, just be careful that you might actually kind of burn it out. Well, not burn it out, I don't want to scare anybody, but there are some times where it gets too hot and you'll notice that it's like really hot when the sound starts messing up when you're watching something. It's probably not going to happen until you watch like hours upon hours upon hours, but that's the only thing I don't like about the sticks. The sticks tend to run too hot and you start kind of freaking out. Now, I'm not sure what this is. Roku bonus, 1 free month. I guess that comes with Roku. Doesn't really say all too much. It's probably something that you gotta ask. Below that, if you buy a Roku bonus, you get 1 free month of DirecTV Now, 1 free month of Showtime, $5 Vudu credit, and then the other two, it's kind of HDMI cable. Of course, it should come with the HDMI cable. Roku Express HD. That's not bad. That's something good for your kids, and that is a good Christmas present. Y'all should take note of that. $22, give it to somebody. That's a good Christmas present. Yeah, they'll probably thank you. I got it for my fiance's parents, one that was kind of like this one, and they use it all the time. Their whole family uses it. It's such a good, it's actually, a lot of people really use it. And whether or not it's the basic version or not is not really important, as you can download apps, you can add apps to it, and you can almost completely kill out your cable bill. And that's not, a lot of people are always looking to do that. Now the Chromecast, $20. That looks like the basic one. Chromecast works well. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. It works well. I'm not sure if it's gonna do that for the audio one. If it's also for the audio version, getting a couple of those will be pretty cool because you can kind of do some fun stuff with it. $20 isn't that bad. It doesn't really go on sale too much, and the Chromecast isn't all that expensive to begin with, but $20 kind of makes it seem a little bit better. Hopefully, if you find the Ultra one though, on a better sale, I would probably shoot for that one more than this one. All right, well now we're on the next set of pages. Now we're looking at laptops. Looks like when it comes to laptops, you know, always be careful. A lot of the laptops, especially in this price range, don't really measure up to like the 500 plus price range, but they are perfect for people who just want something like only for school. You know, you got this one here for a touch screen laptop, $249. You got, what is that, a Pentium processor inside, HP, 50.6, 500 gigs and 4 gig RAM. That's standard. You can probably go buy that now. You know, I don't know they don't come with anything else, but you could probably go buy that now, or pay like $50 more and have the touch screen. So it's not something you run out to go get. HP Touch laptop bundle. I like this one because it comes with the backpack and it comes with a mouse. So this one's a little bit more school forward. It already has a lot of stuff that you want. This one also has 15.6 screen, which is standard. AMD processor. That's a A12 processor. I forgot how many cores that is, but I know the A12 isn't actually that bad. It's actually pretty good. It works out as fast as you really need it to be, especially if you're not trying to overload your system. And 1 terabyte hard drive with 8 gigs of RAM. Those two are beautiful to have in a laptop. So for $399, that one seems a little better, and you can get it in blue. That's cool. Chromebooks, you know, oh, you have one right here for $179. If you're okay with getting a Chromebook, you know, when it comes to Chromebooks, just know what you're buying. You know what you can and cannot do. They're cheap for a reason, so they're not too bad. So just be careful about that. Now you got like the RCA. What is that? The RCA tablet. It looks like it's a Windows tablet. The Windows tablets are nice. They're not really too bad. And if they can run executables, those are probably the more ideal ones. RCA is kind of hard to tell. They normally run like the light version of Windows, but you know, it's not too bad. I just wish it had a little bit more memory on it. Let's see. Special buys when it comes to gaming. The Samsung 32-inch curved screen monitor, game, HDMI outputs, da-da-da. See, this would be good if it had the little things that matter to game. If it's 120 hertz for $199, that's actually wouldn't be too bad for a 32-inch curve. And it actually looked pretty nice on this desk here if I got it. Razer gaming bundle. This is the first time I've seen the Razer gaming bundle like this, but it looks like you get, you know, a keyboard, headphones, mouse pad, and you get a mouse. Cyros Pro keyboard, Death Adder mouse, Kraken headset, and Goliath mouse pad. Best thing I can say about that is go look at everything, see what they are in regular price, and that might be really good. Desktop computers, 8 gig. Oh, GTX 1060. That's actually not bad. $500 i5 processor. You can actually do a lot with that. A Core i5 at 7400. That's actually not bad. That's if you need a computer or a desktop. That's actually not bad. That's actually pretty good. Like just a nice house computer. Not again. You're not when you think about getting computers at Walmart. Don't think of anything crazy or anything. But that actually is a real good buy. Wireless printer is $20. That means that it's going to last for 6 months. Canon $35, lasts for a little bit longer and have better. Doesn't do the pictures all in one. Not that bad. $34. If you need a printer or you just need to stock up on printers, might be not bad. HP 5442 photo printer. Okay, this one uses the 6.2 ink. So that's actually not that bad. 6.2 is actually one of the more common ones. Same thing with the other ones, 65 and 245 inks. So those are the common ones for HP. So those are kind of like the biggest things you want to look at when it comes to printers, their capability and what ink. If they use special ink, that's a bad thing because they don't make a lot of that or they might stop making it. A lot of ones like the 60s and 933s for HP are going to be the more common ones, especially 933. They're like the 3-4 different color strips. I forgot again. I know I have it too, but those mean they'll have a little bit better color. Those are more of a tri-color and one kind of cartridge. Not too bad. You can pick them up at Walmart very cheap. iPad 5th generation, $249. Decent, 32 gigs. 1 terabyte hard drive from Seagate, $45. Basic, it's not really something to kind of run out for. Samsung Tab E 9.6 inch with a bonus $25 Google Play credit. That actually is a little bit kind of worth something. $12. 10-inch display. That's actually something that you could consider if you need a tablet, especially need something for your kids. $139 is not a bad price. Storage is a little sad. I wish tablets like this would have more storage, especially when Android gets bigger. So do other apps that are always continuously getting better. So 16 gigs is pretty bad, but when it comes to, hopefully it's going to be expandable as SD memory, so you could try and move some of that on the SD card. But I do wish that the memory was a little bit better. But this is definitely good for your own personal kid if you want to get them something that was a little bit, you know, more Android focused and was a decent product. Let's see, memory cards or what is that? Flash disks, 32 gig. Yeah. They actually, you can probably go to Best Buy or not Best Buy, Walmart right now, and they got like the 128s for around $13. I'd probably go jump and get that instead. 7-inch Smart Tab. That's going to be the cheap one that everybody's going to be buying. That is another one of those, hey, I'm going to be the best aunt or uncle ever, and I'm going to give tablets to all the other kids and spoil them and all that. That's something that you buy. It's not going to be the best quality. All right, more gaming stuff. I actually care about this. When it comes to gaming, Like Black Friday, I always buy a lot of games and all that other kind of stuff. Honestly, I bought so many games that my gaming collection almost looks like my Steam collection. A lot of stuff I haven't played yet and is still wrapped in. Probably wish I could have sold it. Like I bought like 2 copies of The Witcher 3 because the second Witcher 3, you know, had all the extra stuff or whatever. It's crazy. Now the PlayStation 4 bundle, that's actually pretty good or not PlayStation 4 bundle. Sorry. VR bundle, the sports VR bundle of Gran Turismo. It's cool that it comes with the game. It saves $100, and if it does include the camera, so that's pretty good. That's actually something that's actually worth it. That's a good thing. Now, the controllers are probably one of the bigger things that you want to watch out for. If you don't have enough controllers, well, they got this special blue one that's cleared. It looks like it's only at Walmart. I might pick it up. $40. You know, controllers don't get that cheap all the time. Now, if you're looking for a PS4, that's not bad. A PS4 Slim for $199. Now, that is actually a good price that you do want to look out for, and it's something that's probably going to be worth your time to get. I will let you know this just because, you know, the lines of Walmart, people will line up for this. So this is something you do want to get a little bit early. So I'm sorry for all you people enjoying Thanksgiving, but if you want a PS4 this year, you know, get in line. What else do they got? Xbox One X for $189. That's not bad. You know, there were about $250 already. It's $189 for Xbox One X. There's a lot of benefits that come with that. Again, I can't really say too much on those kind of products too, just to say that their prices are good. I would, in fact, though, get the Xbox Live 3-month subscription card. $25 down to $12.50. That is something worth your time. Again, the controller, $40. Headsets, gaming headsets, Turtle Beach one, $25 each, decent, not something to scratch for. Nintendo Switch Legend of Zelda Special Edition includes software, $100 mini starter guide, and 2-sided maps. If you haven't gotten the game yet, if you're gonna get a Switch, just grab that. It's almost like you have to. I don't think they'll sell you it without it, so you might as well just grab both on your own accord. Nintendo 2DS, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time bundle. Not really into these 2DS. I know my friend's son has one he really likes and stuff. This one's kind of awkward for me, so I won't bash or go with it. It's up to you. $80 is not that bad, but I've seen that same model go around $80 before. We bought it. Games, $30 is actually good. Titles, Uncharted. I think Uncharted already $30 though. Shadow, what is it? Medieval, whatever. Shadow War, whatever. That game you should get, $30. The first one was awesome. You should get that one. I do recommend that one. Call of Duty, if you're really missing out on Call of Duty World War II extra stuff, go for it, $60. If not, $43 if you haven't bought it already. The $20 section looks a little bit more worth your time. If you're a PlayStation owner and you haven't gotten Horizon Zero Dawn, you need to grab it. You got Injustice. I would probably wait on Injustice. Now that they announced the 3rd fighter pack, probably not the one thing you want to jump out there. You want to wait, make sure they don't come out with a better Injustice version. We can get Mortal Kombat X for $12 though. Watch Dogs 2, $12. You can get some of the big old titles really cheap from last year. And $9 games, yeah, are probably going to be worth your time. What is this? Okay, we're going on to the next few pages. And now it looks like we're at cell phone. Samsung Galaxy S7 on Straight Talk Wireless for $299. I don't know, the iPhone 6 was a little bit better deal, but $200 ain't that bad. The Galaxy S7 is not too bad. I like the Edge better. Straight Talk, again, not too bad of a wireless provider, but honestly, if you're already kind of in the contract phone market, then this doesn't seem like something to jump on. I can only say that the phone actually works pretty decently, but it is behind a lot with Samsung's new iterations and added phones. If it was a little bit cheaper, I'd probably say more about it. What is this? Samsung Galaxy J7 Sky Pro, $50. Nice phone for your kid needs a phone. Straight Talk wireless unlimited card plan, $45. Yeah. Straight talk LG, kind of a throwaway phone. What is this? Samsung J3, Android 5.1, Lollipop. Yeah, this Hawaii has Nougat 7.0. Why does not the Samsung? That just doesn't make any sense. Go with the Hawaii. Oh, Huawei. I don't know how to say that, but the 5.5-inch screen, 16 gig of memory expandable to 128, 4,000 milliamp battery, removable battery. That's not bad. And that's an ATT one. That's such a shame. It shouldn't. If that was more of an open one, that'd be a little bit better. But that is not bad. $50 for that, and it has a big battery like that. That's actually really good. If you're on a budget, like if you can't get into the other market, that's not bad. That's actually a pretty decent phone. Again, it does have the same problems I mentioned earlier about the memory. 16 gigs is horrible in this day and age now. But it does make up a little bit. It's a little bit more current. It's a little bit bigger screen. It says it has a curved glass and has a decent battery. With AT&T, try to get unlocked, working for T-Mobile, whatever you want to do. iPhone SE, $99. Nah. Well, when it Family Mobile, T-Mobile, that's not too bad, but got a few things. And CPO lighting selfie camera case. I've seen those before. People like them. Memory cards. If you don't have memory cards, get class 10 memory card for your cell phone. Class 10 is going to have a little 10 with a circle. Get those. You're going to have also the little U. The bigger that is, the better it is. Some like little easy things that you can work with. You do want those because they will help you a little bit better when you're storing stuff and trying to read it. But try and get class 10s. Don't try to get class 4. Class 4 is going to be the basic ones. They're going to be cheaper, but don't do it. Don't be tempted. Now, Blackweb 20K milliamp power battery bank for $15. Can't even say anything about that. The only thing that I would probably say bad about that is I'm not sure if it's actually going to charge like a 20K milliamp battery. That's something you got to test out, but $15 is worth the bet. VR headset, $15 and $5. If you want it, get the kids on something. All right, what else do we got? Okay, so next page we are looking at. Oh no, now they kind of step up the phone game, giving you the flagship phones. Let's see: iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 10, Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, and Note. Purchased on qualifying AT&T Next or Verizon Drive payments, you get $0 down and a $300 Walmart gift card. Now, $300 Walmart gift card ain't much, but then when you think about how much you actually spend on groceries at Walmart, then you think, that could be 2 weeks of groceries saved somehow. So you could take that how you will. I don't like deals like this that doesn't take off money off the actual product. Could you rather like pay less on the product than say, oh, well, I got a gift card to use for other stuff like that? To me, that's always been like a weird trade-off. To say like, oh, you know, like we'll give you, you know, this for something else. Like, yeah, it really has to be for a store that you like. I did that with this phone, but it's because I wanted to use that coupon for that, or the gift card for the Xbox One. So like, I had a plan there, and I just took advantage of it, and I was able to trade in my phone, so I got less on the phone anyway. So like that, like a lot of that kind of worked out in my favor, but stuff like this, I tend to not do it unless it is for a store that I have something I want to buy for. Walmart's normally not those stores. What else they give you? They give you on 3.5 micro USB cord. If you have a new phone like this, don't get cords like that. I seen the on ones. Whether or not they're not really good cords for the newer flagship phones or even last year flagship phones. They're good for if you need them in the car or something, but you shouldn't have those like kind of like replace like your daily driver chargers. They're just not really good cords. I think anything, the $4 for that should be the tempered glass, it looks like. Yeah, the tempered glass should go out for you well. $4 isn't too bad, especially if it fits. If you're an iPhone user, you're not gonna have hard time finding accessories, but you know, tempered glass actually works out really well. Otter boxes, Defender cases, so they're like the normal $50 ones. And you can look like you basically can get it for all the new iPhones and Galaxy phones. $20 is not too bad, and I mean, you'll definitely protect the sucker. All right, so the next things. Okay, so now we get to some of the other cooler tech that you may like and you probably don't need. The Google Home, again, I bought it. No, I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas, but it is a $130 product before, and they're at saying $80 for it, plus with the same $25 shopping offer. I think that's worth something. I mean, $80 for it is not too bad. It's actually a really good purchase. I guess they're so confident in this deal. They said only 6 purchases per person. So, you know, only one person can purchase 6 of these. So I guess they're already kind of expecting to kind of sell well. I still will probably get the other one if you're trying to save money to buy a lot of stuff for Black Friday, but this is a pretty good buy and it's a pretty good price that they're asking. Netgear, Orbi, Tri-Fi Home, Wi-Fi. If you're looking for something with better Wi-Fi, then probably good. The security cameras, I think they're pretty good. Night vision, the Ariels are wireless. They don't need to be connected to wire or anything. They're night and motion active, so those are not too bad. For $200, I know they go on sale for like $400. Like, so half price, you can't really argue with that. 9-hour camera, security camera, those are good too. I heard 9-hour has been doing well. Special buy $150, that doesn't sound too bad. Normally security setups like that always range up in that $300 range. And Netgear, Nighthawk, you get it if you think you need it for gaming. Besides that, nah. The Fujifilm Instacam things, I always see them. These are the small ones. If you're into that thing, I guess you'll like it, but I feel like, to me, that's a money sink. I'm not sure. Like, I mean, it's cool to have that feeling again, but like when you look at how much it costs for the unit, then look how much it costs for all the film and stuff. Like, it's a money sink, and it just seems like something you'll use for a little bit. The drone though, I kind of like the drone for $200. It does have 4K video. It's probably something that I would probably be interested in. I probably won't pick it up. I'd rather read more about this and see if I actually like it. But 4K streaming, be able to fly. And it says you can fly safely indoors and outdoors. That's, you know, they have to be determined. Only at Walmart. So that's probably going to be one of those things they're only going to sell Black Friday. And they're trying to make sure that you can't go anywhere else for it. Like, that's what they're trying to drill you in to go to their store. Sharper image, $40 drone. That's just weird. And Merge Cube, hold a hologram in your hand, partners with your phone, $10. Sounds funny. Probably not something that you would probably care to buy. Okay, what else do we got here? Again, Blu-ray movies. All the Blu-ray movies cheap. If you really get Blu-ray movies, it's normally always best to buy them on Black Friday. If you're that kind of a patient person, rent all the time, buy a Black Friday. Let's see what else they got here. The speaker from JBL are probably the cool thing. The Flip 3 for $55. The clip. I think the clips you can connect together, so the more you buy, like, the better you can have, kind of like a little surround sound thing. So that's always cool, be able to buy something and it also connects. Since they're Bluetooth speakers, like with this phone, the Galaxy S8 Plus is Bluetooth 5.0, so this device can connect to 2 Bluetooth devices. So even if they don't connect, you can still have like a device that does connect to both of them and play out to those. So that's cool. There's a lot of cool things you can do with that. Dual screen portable DVD players. I'm not even sure if people even use these anymore. When I used to work at Walmart, if I haven't said it already, used to work at Walmart before. Like, I see people buy these and return them. I just don't think they're worth the money when tablets are just taken over. And if you could like download a series now with Netflix and stuff, like, it makes it even harder to want to bring a portable DVD player of all, like, not even a portable Blu-ray. Skullcandy upward Bluetooth headphones, decent if you just want a decent over pair, not killer. If anything, those Skullcandy Jib Bluetooth, $15. Those are Bluetooth. I would probably pick those over. They probably work a little bit better. Fitbit Alta HR small bundle. Let's see, pulse heart rate tracker and bonus band includes. Another $30 for 100. I guess is okay. It's not really a killer. The Fitbit Charge 2, I think for $99, that's not too bad of a price. Skull Candy Ink wireless in-ear headphones. Again, there's one of those. I know a lot of people like to go over the ear of the thing, so if you're still in that might be good for you, but $25, it's okay. Ion Game Day Bluetooth speaker. I've not really seen too many people pick this up, but I know this thing's always over $100. So for $70, just to kind of take it out of that context of what it used to be, what it is now, is a good price for that. If you plan on doing stuff like that, you know, it might be something that's good for you. Just a kind of nice outdoor speaker. If you ever do that and you ever wanted to, this will probably be the best time to get one, because I will tell you this, that it is normally over $100, so $70 isn't too bad of a deal. The vacuum cleaners aren't too bad. I bought a vacuum cleaner. I wasn't sure to do a video on it. It was a cordless vacuum cleaner, and I kind of wanted to do a video on it, but I just felt like the scope of what it was a little bit out. I might still do the video though, but I do want a Dyson, and for $189, I don't see too much. I need to see how much they normally are, but $189 don't see too much for the Dyson. And honestly, a lot of these other ones that I've seen them for a lot higher prices. Like the Hoover, the Bissell, and the Shark, I've always seen them higher prices. So they don't sound too bad. If you need a vacuum cleaner, they'll sound pretty good. Skipping that. Fryer. And I heard a lot of people like the air fryer. The air fryer is probably one of the better deals for $39. I might pick one up. I put it down last time, but I'll probably pick it up this time. Nice small. I want to get that mini desk fridge. I kind of want something here for a little fridge and throw some sodas in there. That's cool. All right, now we get to the end of this, and now I kind of like these other special things. Just to kind of remember, Xbox One X is there. They're trying to let you know that they're gonna have some there. Just let you know, when it comes to Walmart, if like any of these items like that are common, like the Xbox One and stuff, if they have them in the shelves and they go on sale, those will also be on sale. A lot of times Walmart tries to not sell products that they carry. When it comes to big ticket items, like some of the TVs and stuff, they don't normally carry those TVs. So if you're trying to like go to Walmart to see how those TVs look, more than likely the TV that they're going to put out is not going to be already out on the shelf. It's going to be a Black Friday special TV. So that's the only thing about these TVs. Like, try to get their model numbers, to look at their specs and a lot of that stuff, see if they kind of fit you. A lot of just taking into the fact that some of them are really good deals if you know the specs and everything else for them. But half the time, like Westinghouse, Element, Vizio, probably like the king of budget brands, but Vizio also has more elite style to them, like the M series and the P series. So look at those kind of brands that you do want to do more research on. The TLC from Roku, you definitely want to do more research on to see if any of the compromises that they have is something that you can live with. There will be compromises with those televisions. Either, you know, they have bad Wi-Fi, they don't have all the apps, you know, again, the 60 refresh rate for big TVs is something you kind of want to avoid. So there are a lot of things you want to look at that. And then if you don't like those brands, you just want to, you know, do your Sony, do your Samsung, do your LG, then again, still research those to make sure, because they tend to not give you a lot of features for lower prices. It's kind of like how Toyota cars are. Like, you can get a good Camry, but if you want stuff to be in the Camry, you're gonna pay a lot more for it. Now, finishing on with this, looks like it's the last page, and I already see a TV there, a 49-inch LG 4K for $328. That's not bad. LG actually makes really decent televisions. And some of the ones that I've seen there are actually pretty good to pick up. Some new games, Assassin's Creed, what is that, the Mario, the one with the rabbits, yeah, Rabbit Kingdom Battles, stuff like that, $30, not too bad. This laptop, 14-inch Celeron processor, not a Celeron, 32 gig storage, 4 gig memory. For $179, no, to me that's a pass. I probably want to jump on that one. The robot though, the robot sounds cool. It's always nice to kind of have a robot. I probably do more research on them, but the robots seem like they vacuum up pretty well. And another drone with GPS, and it looks like it's the VR drone. So that might be cool to toy around with, only at Walmart. All right then, so that is Walmart's Black Friday. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. I know it was probably a long video, but I did want to cover all the points that I can, that I feel like they're worth covering over. Black Friday at Walmart, those are one of the places where if you can get everything there, they always try to put in stuff to get you there. And a lot of some of these electronics, like the Google products and stuff, you're probably going to start seeing those good prices at other stores as well. So keep on the lookout when Target and Best Buy put theirs out. But everybody, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully everything that you saw today will help you make a better and more informed decision on Black Friday. And I'll see you next time with another one of these videos, or with if I finally put out that other video I've been wanting to do for the microphone. Everybody, take care.